Hi, and welcome to What's Going On With. Today we discuss the complex legacy of P. Diddy, a deep dive into the current allegations and public reactions. Introduction: Sean Diddy Combs has been one of the most influential figures in the entertainment world for decades. From his early days shaping the sounds of hip-hop to becoming a business mogul, his influence has touched music, fashion, and culture. But recently, his reputation has been overshadowed by a wave of serious allegations that have sparked intense public debate. In this essay, we will explore the current situation surrounding Diddy, examining the allegations, reactions from the public, and the broader implications for his legacy. We invite you, the viewer, to reflect on what this means not only for Diddy, but for how society grapples with power, accountability, and the cult of celebrity. Chapter 1: A Fall from Grace. Sean Combs was once hailed as one of the most innovative and ambitious entrepreneurs in entertainment. From founding Bad Boy Records, nurturing iconic acts like the Notorious B.I.G., to launching his own fashion line and establishing a presence in various industries, he has built a multifaceted empire. However, as 2023 closed, a string of disturbing allegations threatened to unravel his legacy. In November 2023, Cassandra Cassie Ventura, a singer and Diddy's former longtime partner, filed a lawsuit alleging years of abuse, trafficking, and coercion under Diddy's control. The lawsuit, shocking in its details, accused him of extreme physical violence, manipulation, and exploitation during their relationship. Although the case was settled out of court within days, the shadow of these allegations lingered, stirring a range of reactions across the public and media. Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates for other allegations. Several more individuals have come forward, accusing Diddy of organizing freak-offs, parties where women were allegedly coerced into drug-fueled sexual encounters. These parties, according to the indictment, involved manipulation, illegal drug use, and abuse that Diddy and his associates allegedly orchestrated. Public figures like 50 Cent have commented, further intensifying the media storm. As the accusations mounted, Diddy's team has vehemently denied any wrongdoing. His lawyers have consistently positioned these claims as false, promising to fight in court to clear his name. Can one instance of abuse or coercion taint an entire career built on years of influence and success? Should we separate art from the artist, or does their personal conduct inevitably affect how we perceive their work? Chapter 2: Public Outcry and Media Narratives. Public reaction to these accusations has been polarizing. On one hand, some fans and industry insiders maintain that Diddy is being unfairly targeted, framing the allegations as opportunistic attempts to cash in on his wealth. Others, however, have been more critical, citing the increasing number of high-profile figures in entertainment being exposed for similar abuses. Public figures like Charlemagne the God have weighed in, questioning how these allegations impact hip-hop as a whole, and what this means for the culture surrounding powerful figures in the industry. Social media has been filled with both defenses and condemnations of Diddy, with hashtags and viral posts keeping the conversation in the spotlight. Some view these lawsuits as part of a reckoning for a culture that has long overlooked the abuses of powerful men in entertainment, while others argue that Diddy's contributions to music should not be undermined by unproven accusations. The media has further shaped the narrative by drawing comparisons between Diddy and other powerful men accused of similar crimes, including Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby. These comparisons have reignited discussions about the long-standing culture of silence and complicity in Hollywood and the music industry. For many, this case is more than just about one man. It's emblematic of broader societal issues that need to be addressed. How do we balance due process and presumption of innocence with the need to believe and support survivors of abuse? What role does the media play in shaping public perception during high-profile cases like this? Is there a risk of prejudging guilt before a fair trial? Chapter 3. Legal Battles and Diddy's Defense. From a legal standpoint, Diddy and his team are preparing for what could be a protracted legal fight. His lawyers have emphasized their confidence in clearing his name, and they describe the allegations as baseless and part of a wider strategy to undermine Diddy's legacy and empire. His legal team argues that some of the individuals accusing Diddy have questionable credibility, pointing out inconsistencies in their stories. One of the most critical aspects of this case will be how it proceeds through the courts. As seen with other high-profile cases, the legal system can be both a battleground for truth and a platform for dramatic spectacle. The testimonies, evidence, and media coverage will all shape the public's understanding of what really happened. For Diddy, there is much at stake beyond his personal freedom. His reputation, legacy, and vast business empire are on the line. His holdings include Ciroc Vodka, media companies, and other assets that could be significantly impacted by a guilty verdict or ongoing scandal. Already, his business relationships are being tested. Brands have been distancing themselves from him, and his status as a cultural icon is increasingly being questioned. Should we consider the economic impact that public scandals can have on someone's career before a trial has concluded? Is it fair for companies to cut ties with individuals based on accusations alone, or should they wait for legal outcomes? Chapter 4. A Complicated Legacy. The allegations against Diddy present a complex challenge when considering his legacy. For decades, he was celebrated as a pioneer, bringing forth an era of prosperity for hip-hop. Bad Boy Records was home to artists who revolutionized the genre, and Diddy's business acumen extended his influence far beyond music. Yet now, many are beginning to reassess his contributions in light of the allegations. In examining Diddy's case, it's important to ask, can a single person's actions undo the good they've accomplished in their life? This question is at the heart of much of the public's struggle with the Diddy case. On one hand, there are those who believe that his achievements in music, philanthropy, and business should be preserved and celebrated. On the other, there are growing calls to hold him accountable, no matter the cost to his career or legacy. This debate extends beyond Diddy and into broader discussions about how we treat celebrities accused of misconduct. It raises critical questions about forgiveness, punishment, and the blurred line between personal and public personas. How should we handle the legacies of figures who have made significant cultural contributions but are later accused of wrongdoing? What is the role of redemption in modern society? Can public figures come back from serious allegations? And if so, how? Conclusion. A moment of reckoning. As the allegations against Diddy continue to unfold, one thing is clear. This is a critical moment not just for him, but for how society addresses powerful figures accused of abuse. His case, like others before it, forces us to confront difficult questions about accountability, power, and privilege. Whether Diddy is exonerated or found guilty, the discussions surrounding his case will leave a lasting impact on both the entertainment industry and public perceptions of justice. Ultimately, we are left with more questions than answers. As the legal process continues, Diddy's future and his place in cultural history remains uncertain. What responsibility do we, as consumers of media and culture, have in holding powerful figures accountable for their actions? How should we balance our admiration for someone's work with the ethical considerations of their personal behavior? In the age of cancel culture, what does justice really look like? This narrative invites us to think deeply about the intersection of fame, power, and justice, and the consequences that arise when those in the public eye fall from grace. Whether you support Diddy or feel that he should face the full extent of the law, this is a story that resonates with much larger themes in society today. Thanks for checking out this video. We appreciate your continued support.